Okay, are you ready?
Yeah. Which one? This one?
Anyone, this one.
This one. You ready? Go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Mama told me if I was good, that she would find me a rubber dog. Mommy told her I kissed the soldier, and she would buy me a rubber dog.
Oh!
Six the other kids like why the monkey tried to cut the line, bro. The monkey took
That hurts!
You heard it say?
Okay, let's do the other one.
Sorry, my knuckles were big. Other one. See? My mama told me if I was girly, that she would buy a rubber dog. She told her I kissed her soldier. Now she won't buy me a rubber dog.
Pause.
369, you strike wide. Like you could this is hard, baby.
It's not that hard.
Nah, it's hard.
But welcome back to our YouTube
We
channel.
still play.
You
Yeah,
guys
welcome
good?
back. T and Y are back.
Yes.
You ready for us?
Hope you guys are good. You know, 2020 vision, how you do? Yeah, you do.
That's the first
Do
video
what
this
it
year.
is. I believe so. Or second.
Second.
One of the two. No, it's our
That's
first.
the first one. It's the
It's
first
the
one.
first one.
Yeah, it's just that I lost. Well, I didn't lose my phone, but long story short, my phone was lost.
Yeah.
And
So we had content on that phone. And now it's gone.
Didn't back up to the cloud, so
Can't do anything about it, not
on
playing.
the cloud.
Can't do anything.
But anyway, be like that sometimes.
We move.
It
You know what I'm
is
saying?
what it
It
is.
is what it is.
So yeah.
We move.
Moving on.
The topic today, as you saw from the title, is
Do you have period sex? We said the word. We said the bad word.
what? What the hell?
Do
You couldn't even say
you
that.
have period sex?
Period.
Sexual intercourse during menstruation. Sexual copulation.
Whoa. Okay.
During-
Okay.
Yeah,
Hectic.
period sex. Do you have period sex?
But yeah, guys, do you have period sex?
That's the question we've got for you today. And essentially, how it started is I came across a joke on Instagram. Yeah, and it was like, it was saying, "It's my phone." Let me read it. That's my phone.
We lost his phone
Okay, blooper.
again.
Yeah, so I came across this joke like, on Instagram. Maybe y'all might have seen it. Let me see. Yeah, there. But anyway, it says, "Babe, I'm on my period, but I've organized my friend Kayla to sort you out." And then it says, "This is what men want to hear in 2020. And so, like, obviously, I'm a man, I'm in a relationship, so I came across this, I'm like, Kayla,
Sorry.
who the fuck Kayla, first of all? Nah, but I was like, I mean, I get it's a joke, and I mean, you can laugh at that, but I just asked the question, like, so I commented under it, I'm like, let's be progressive rather. What about period sex? I heard it slaps. And then, yeah, so that started the whole thing. People were like, bruh, like, what the hell? And yeah, so it was quite interesting. So essentially, I commented under that. I was like, if both parties are consenting, personally, I feel like periods have been so demonized and hidden like they're dirty things, but literally every woman, you know, has them every month. I believe moving past the stigma will benefit everyone. This is my opinion, and I'm open to other factual opinions. So yeah, that's what I said, and it started a whole conversation. Like, if you follow me, you would have seen on my stories, like, people were talking, people were commenting, and people within our generation, people older generation and younger generations were talking about it. I think just the conversation is a step forward. So yeah, that's what was happening. And so I asked the question, which was actually her idea.
What?
If we should do a video
Oh.
We should do a TNY video.
Yes.
And we got an amazing response. So here is the video you were all waiting for today. Yeah.
But before we move on, we'd like to put out a disclaimer. Okay.
Now open your ears here. It's very important.
Please. Okay. We have no experience with this topic in whatsoever extent. Like, none.
Like, we've got theoretical experience, but it's like, you know, if you do practicals and theory and biology and then science, we don't do the practical side. We just study the theory. We just don't go to practicals.
Essentially. Yeah. So we are just two people in the 21st century that are very curious and would like to talk about this. You know, just share some thoughts, put this on a broader platform to hear what other people say, and yeah, just really
talk about it.
Yeah, just be woke.
Yeah, awaken. So yeah, that's the disclaimer, just so you know. And yeah, so before we can talk about period sex as a whole, let's talk about like what exactly is a period, because there are gents out there that don't know. Like, I'm being serious. They don't know Wagwan. They just think it's just blood failure every month, which is obviously a lot of us know. So it's such a basic explanation of it. So let's hear from an actual woman. Yes, an actual woman. What a period really is.
Okay, a period is not like a hose pipe of blood coming out and it's just squirting everywhere. Like, no. That's not what a period is. Okay, a period is essentially when your uterine lining from your uterus bleeds because your body did not receive sperm. So you're not pregnant. So obviously it's gonna be like, I'm gonna punish you for not getting pregnant. I'm joking. No. No, I'm joking. But it's essentially when you bleed every single month, and it could go to like 4 days to like a week, sometimes 2. It really depends on like each and every single person. But I normally go for like a week. And I hate my period, guys. I have PTSD from my period. Like, it's bad. Like, first day, I vomit.
Because of the pain, right?
Yeah, like, it's like the pain is so excruciating. Like, it's really bad. Like, like, it's really bad. The last time I had to go to hospital because it was that bad and I had to have a job. Yeah, but yeah, periods, like, it depends. Some people like don't even have like period pains. They'll probably have like back pains prior to their period. Other people won't even experience a period pain. But yeah, normally it happens every single month, and that's normal. Okay, your girlfriend or the girl that you're pursuing is not.
Oh, you.
Yeah. yes. Sorry. Like, it's normal. It's not like like, you're not cursed, guys. It's not like, no, it's normal. It's what your body needs to do every single month, because the human body, especially the female human body, you know, our reproductive organs just work that way. Unfortunately, it's just like that. But yeah, that's essentially my period.
And it's like, what a lot of people don't get is like so much more than bleeding. There's like emotions.
Oh my goodness, the hormones. They will like spike up your mood, your appetite. Like, some people get freaking hungry like prior to their period, or like on their period, like they get really hungry. Other people don't even eat. Like, I don't eat on the first day. Your mood changes. You get very angry very quickly. Like, I sometimes get irritated at him breathing. Sometimes, just like, can you just stop breathing? Because it gets irritating. But that's just like, that's what happens. It's bad. Like, you can get diarrhea, you can vomit, you can have like back pains, and there's like all other things. But yeah.
And like, what's like the one thing you'd recommend that like a boyfriend would do for his girlfriend when she's on the period? Because I know those boys are like just genuinely confused. Like, what do I do? Am I supposed to be there? Must I help?
Well, when we say we don't want you there, we actually do want you to be there. Like, I know it's weird, but that's just like, we're going through a lot. So like, it would just we would appreciate it if we can see like effort and consideration. Like, you don't have to speak, you don't have to crack jokes to try and make me laugh. Like, you can just be there like while I'm sleeping, and you're also there like holding me. That's fine. Or like probably like massaging like my abdomen where like it's painful, you know, like just little things. Like, should I get you a hot water bottle? Should I make you tea? Or should I give you water? Just little things. Like, you don't have to do too much, because like we could also get irritated by you trying hard. You know, like it's a very tricky situation.
Just, from my experience, there's a very fine line between doing great and fucking up. Like, there's a very like you're right in between that doing great and fucking up. And if you do great, that's great. If you fuck up, you're going to, like, you probably will. You're not gonna be perfect all the time. So just don't beat yourself down. Just like keep being there, and don't, especially if they get mad at you, like, don't leave. Like, if they say fuck off, like, go to the bathroom and sit in the toilet for a while and come back. Don't fucking leave, because then you play yourself. But anyway,
But yeah, just put in effort, guys. And understand, I'm not doing this because like we don't like you or something. It's a very, very hard time for us. It was like 2 minutes of our lives every month. But anyway, yeah, so that's essentially periods. If I didn't mention anything else, you know, you can just add it on the comments, you know. Tell us about your like period experience every month. Do you have pains? You don't have pains? Yeah.
I think the big thing about a period, though, especially when it comes to this topic that we need to talk about, is the stigma around it.
True.
So why is it that something that every woman in the world past the age, which is of about 12 to 18.
Sometimes you can have it like in grade 1.
Yeah. Why is it that almost every woman experiences it, but it's supposed to be hidden? It's supposed to be something that's dirty, that no man should ever see. Like that I can't understand that.
Or like, did you see that meme? I don't know, it was on Instagram once, where they're like, how come pads aren't free, but pads aren't free, but condoms are? Like, you know what I mean? Like, something normal, like pads should be available for everyone. And like condoms should be bought, because that's a luxury. Not really. Sort of. Pads can't be a luxury, because pads are taxed. How
cannot be a luxury.
How are pads taxed?
Imagine.
VAT tax?
Yeah, they are taxed.
Yes. How? That's unfair.
Yeah.
Patriarchy. Just gonna say it.
It is the patriarchy, so general chats. But yeah, that's another video for another day. We need to do a video on the patriarchy. We need to shoot that bad boy down. So yeah, so essentially what we're here to talk about today is periods and sex. Like, period sex. Like, yeah. The thing is, like, you'll be surprised at how many people actually have period sex. How many people, it's such a normal thing to them. But in society, it's seen as such a taboo type of thing. So, yeah, what do we think about period sex? From my side, I think, like, it's all about consent. So, if both partners are consenting and both partners are into it, in my opinion, why not? Yeah, what do you think?
For me, it's still shaky there. Still shaky.
Why do you say that?
I guess it's because of like what I know about periods. And like probably it's because I've been constructed to see my period as something that is like unspoken of. Like when I started my period, like I would be scared to buy pads. Or like if a guy saw me carrying my pads, like it was like this really awkward thing, and like no, he's not supposed to know that I bleed every month. You know what I mean? So like if someone had to see me in that state and like be in such an intimate activity, it's really like two worlds trying to be put together, and it's not normal yet. So I think if I just normalize the idea, maybe I'd move or be drawn closer to the idea of having period sex. But gonna wait on it, chill on it as we grow and mature. Maybe not. I don't know. But that's like my intake on it, really. Yeah.
100%. So on my story, I asked a bunch of questions. Actually, one question, which is what is your thought of period sex? And I kind of created an open discussion, and like so many people were adding their thoughts about period sex and what they think, and it was quite amazing. So we decided we're going to share a few of their thoughts with you today, and just to kind of talk about them, unpack them a bit more, and see like what people in our generation are thinking. Because at the end of the day, it's not about forcing an idea down people's throats, but it's about having a conversation, having a dialogue that will
really
create a safer space for everyone in society.
And also just to like remove the stigma around it, and that it's normal and it should be accepted by everyone. You know what I mean? Like, don't shame a person because she's on her period. Like, as a guy, like if she says she's on her period and you don't want to have sex with her, then sure.
Do you think so?
Kind of, yes. Like, if she's willing to, she's like, yeah, I'm on my period, but I don't mind. And then you be like, no, that's very unhygienic or something. Like, that's rude.
Okay.
It's rude.
I see. I think a lot of guys really need to know their facts before they say things. So, for example, the idea that it's unhygienic. Right?
Guys.
It's just...
So many things. So many things.
Please go open a biology textbook, just one.
Yeah.
You can even be grade 10, like not even matric. You will see things and that you will learn, but it's fine. But the one thing that we do acknowledge is that people generally have a fear of blood. Like, some people are afraid of blood, and if you've seen the blood, obviously you'll be afraid of it, especially to engage in sexual contact. You make you uncomfortable. And if you are one of those people, it's a phobia. What is it called? Hemophobia. That's crazy. We don't see it. That's crazy. Yeah.
Well, we believe.
We believe it's hemophobia, but we'll check that. And if it's not, we'll put the correct one right here. Yeah. And then, so we'll read our first comment. I read the first one. Okay. It says, your dick is gonna come out looking like a red popsicle.
Interesting.
Bruh.
There's something called like
a strap.
Raincoat.
A raincoat. It's a raincoat.
So, but
like, the thing is, one of the big assumptions is that, like, when people say now period sex, there won't be a condom involved. Like, if you're having sex, you're probably using a condom. And so if you're in period sex, doesn't mean the condom disappears magically. There's still a condom there. And so, like, it makes the process of cleaning up a bit easier. And people don't realize that it's not going to be like a lot of blood all over your dick. That's another thing. It's not like guys believe that women bleed like literally like hose pipes. Like,
exactly, it
so
doesn't.
It will create a puddle,
It doesn't flow like a
puddle on
waterfall.
the floor. Like, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. It doesn't bleed like that hectically, right?
No, it's like approximately 8 teaspoons. But I am skeptical with that scenario, with that theory that we only bleed 8 teaspoons of blood.
Yeah, that's what the textbooks say, but in
Yeah.
practical, it's not exactly that much.
Probably because I won't get.
I mean
into
that's
much
the 8
detail,
teaspoons over over the whole period of like 5 days
5
approximately.
days.
And so, like, if you're having sex, it's not like it's going to be covered in blood. It'll just probably have spots of blood coming out of the vagina and possibly on your dick. Yeah. It's quite graphic though. Shit.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We should use like scientific terms instead.
On your penis.
This one says, I personally wouldn't partake. Respectable.
And that was a woman commenting.
Yeah.
So it's also like how this, in my opinion, how the stigma affects women, not more than just affects men. So guys aren't like, no, I wouldn't. And it's not like girls are all saying that they would. So a lot of girls wouldn't. Yeah. And that's fine, because it's all about consent. This person said she can't comment, but it's all about moving past the stigma. And that is 100% what we're doing today. Opening dialogue so we can move past stigma.
Yes. This one says, low-key period sex probably exactly the same as regular, no cap. Maybe just more lubed.
It's just natural lube. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's just natural lube.
Oh wait. Yeah.
Okay. This one says, thoughts on period. Well, I said thoughts on period sex, and they said I agree fully. A little bit of blood never hurt anyone. So yeah, it's a little bit of blood. This is by a person with experience with it. So it's a little bit of blood, but of course, if you are afraid of blood, hemophobia. Then you're afraid of blood, and there's nothing anyone can do about that. And if you're uncomfortable, you're uncomfortable, and you have the right to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But yeah, nothing. A little bit of blood won't hurt anyone.
This one says, personally don't care. If Bay is cool, I'm cool. If she ain't down, I ain't down. Consent.
That's my vibes, So if she ain't down, she down. But yeah, I think important is to talk about it.
Yeah. Skip one.
No, there is a repeating.
Oh.
It's really not that bad. Heavy flow makes a difference. If it's on the third day, it isn't bad at all. So yeah, so that's a woman's perspective. So she's saying like, if it's flowing a bit heavy, then obviously you don't have to do it on that day. But if it's the third day, maybe, then why not? Extra free lube, natural lube.
This one says, it really depends on the woman. Like I personally wouldn't want to have period sex just because I feel bloated, uncomfortable, and in unbearable pain, and don't want to be touched in that way, whereas other women are down and do have period sex. So really just depends on the woman. Big facts, big talk, big conversation.
Big combo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is from another woman who says, it slaps different, my friend. You're correct. Condoms are a thing as well, but even without, it's really not that bad. You don't bleed 24/7. Also, you don't flow in the shower.
Ooh.
And shower sex can get heated. Like, if you enjoy that, you're gonna enjoy it even more with the natural lube. And yeah, so apparently you don't flow in the shower. I never knew that. I am now a second year medical student. I never knew that women don't flow in the shower.
Yeah.
You don't know. You don't know what you don't know. That's the thing. So it's best just to have these conversations and learn.
Exactly. This one says, yeah, it does actually, and can even stop your period, lol, for a while. Yeah.
So like apparently like having the period. Well, this is her experience, and periods are different for everyone. But in her experience, it's stopped her period for a while, and also it has been told to relieve period cramps. So having sex or an orgasm during a period has been said to relieve your period cramps. So yeah.
And weed, but I'm not condoning you to smoke weed. I'm just telling you
really? I didn't know that.
Weed, yes, weed can suppress your period pains. But I'm not saying go do it now. No, I'm just giving you the information. You'll
dialogue, open dialogue.
Yeah, we're having a conversation. So please do interact.
And then this one says, I'm too uncomfortable and self-conscious for those few days. Yeah, like a lot of women feel uncomfortable and feel bloated during their period. So then obviously having a sexual interaction when you feel like that isn't the best thing. So again, it's totally up to you.
up to the woman. It probably alleviates period cramps. I would try it. Let me see what we just talked about. Yeah, maybe, but no.
I feel like if everyone's cool with it, then there's no issue. I think it's all about preferences. Yeah, definitely all about preferences. So, if both the people in the relationship happen to prefer to do it, then they can.
I recommend it. With your partner, though, the sex is 10 times better. I oath.
This person is pretty adamant about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So apparently it's better. I think maybe with the lubricant.
And your partner.
And also, you almost forgot, a lot of women find that during the period they are like super horny.
Yeah. I forgot. We did watch a video.
Yeah.
Before, like, now to do some research. But yeah, apparently so. So,
So this one was actually interesting. It's one of my boys, and he said, you still have a chance to delete this. You can forget it ever happened. So he's saying like, I still have a chance to delete what I just said off my Instagram. And it's kind of like, I was like, interesting, bro. And then, so I kind of just told him that what's important so we can have a conversation about it. So I'm not afraid to say that these are my views. So yeah, as I was saying,
talking about your friend.
yeah, my friend who said that it can still delete it, I'm like, that's cool. That's your opinion, because obviously he doesn't think period sex is even an option. He thinks like, yeah, he's quite conservative in my opinion. Yeah, still my boy. But yeah, the important thing is that we were able to have dialogue and conversation about it in a good, like, formal, structured manner. Like there was no shouting at anyone, and that's what's important, because I learned from it, he learned from it. Because at first I was like, I really don't see why guys are so opposed to it. And he told me about gents that have a fear of blood, and I learned from that. So, cool. It's nice to learn.
The last one says, lay down a towel and you're good to go. So that's like a tip that you can use if you want to try it out.
Just do it on the towel.
Yeah.
Sit.
Yeah.
And also, I heard that when during sex, a lot of women feel like if they have to come or release fluids onto the bed, they feel uncomfortable. They don't want to make the bed messy, so putting a towel on the bed or wherever you're having sex makes your partner feel more comfortable. And if you feel more comfortable, you enjoy your sexual experience even more. So yeah, the towel is always a good tip. Just keep
Also, remember when we watched the video, the girl said that the best position if you're gonna have period sex is missionary, so that so that it's like this. Yeah.
And also, she said, I don't know, get research by the way. Something to clean blood was you put salt in cold water.
Yes, and you leave it overnight, and then it goes. And I was like, what?
It was salt, yeah? Salt and cold water.
Salt and cold water.
Salt, cold water. Sick.
He said, like, it could clean like a white t-shirt. So, yes, you can clean your towels with that. So you don't have to worry about people seeing it in the washing machine. But yeah.
And if they do see it and they're offended, have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
Because what are we about? Having conversations and ending stigma.
Amen.
So that's been our video today. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yes. I hope this was very fruitful. You learned at least something, in a way to respect people about their certain opinions and views. Like, we had a variety of people who agreed, who disagreed, all that stuff. Yeah, like, we just wanted to show that there's actually different opinions out there, and that because maybe you strongly disagree with it doesn't mean that the next person should as well. You know what I mean? It's supposed to have like a fluidity of opinions, and that's who we are. people.
Couldn't say it any better myself. Anyway, so that's it for TNY today. Please like and subscribe.
And don't forget to ring the bell.